Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a you versus them love reading for my dearest Geminis. Gemini, I'm going to read your energy on the right, your person's energy on the left, and then we're going to see what's happening between you right down the middle. At any point in time, feel free to swap the energies that I may be picking up on, and if these messages resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, my lovely Geminis, I am available for private readings. So if you're after one, I have those links down below. All right, Geminis, let's get started. Let's see what's going on here between you and your person. Okay, and we have the Knight of Crystals in reverse. Your person could be an earth sign or have strong earth placements, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Ooh, you're in the Four of Cups. So you might be feeling a little bit bored or bothered by this situation, not really, making yourself super emotionally available, a little bit discontent with what's happening. But we have the Queen of Crystals. Now, there could be an earth sign that's come between you two. This could be a mother, this could be a sister, this could be a friend. But we'll see. We'll see if it's interference or if there's just this energy of waiting for this to flow, waiting for this to grow, waiting for this to flow. And we see the Two of Cups in reverse. So it does look like you and this person are not in union, but this person is seeing potential. So this may be somebody new for you, Gemini, or maybe it's someone you're talking to and you're not really sure if they've gone quiet or if they've gone cold. You feel like they're not putting the time and effort into this connection. Again, they may be just taking things really slow. I mean, so slow that it looks like it's maybe even come to a halt here, but let's see. What's up with this person for my gems? Okay, we have the Empress in reverse. So Taurus and Libran energy. So it does look like there is some sort of third party around this person. So that Queen of Pentacles may be a romantic rival. It could be also this person, like they could be still hung up on an ex. It could be maybe, their mother doesn't like this connection and they highly value her opinion or are easily influenced by friends and family. It doesn't have to be a romantic rival though. I mean, it certainly can also be work or it could be their health. And for some of you, it may be this person has an ailing family member and they're kind of just channeling all that into helping and healing that person, but we'll see. How are they viewing you? They're viewing you as the Fool, Aries energy. So this person does see a fresh start with you, Gemini, but it almost feels like that whatever that third party interference is needs to be released first. They might not know that you're feeling the way you are, bored and discontent and possibly thinking about rejecting this person or just, blocking them or, cutting them off. All right, let's see. Yep, the Nine of Swords. Some of you are just, things are in this a little bit of a pessimistic energy, like, things are not going to change here. I keep going round and round with this person if it's someone you've been dealing with for, quite some time. But I do feel for a lot of you, this is more of a newer energy. But you may be really in your head about this connection. But I also think you've decided that you're not going to super stress about it anymore as much as you can. All right, let's see how you're viewing this person. You're viewing this person as the Ace of Pentacles. There's potential for a solid new beginning, but again, something here may need to be released or something here, needs to be healed first. So there is a part of you, Gemini, that feels like, okay, well, whatever this Empress in reverse is, whatever this third party energy is around them, knowing that maybe they've got to get this done first before you two can come together. But I do see there's like a little bit of like a restlessness, a little bit of discontent, a little bit of boredom there in your energy of like waiting for this to happen. But we do see the Queen of Crystals. So like I said, some of you, it may be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn person that's getting in the way here or causing a bit of a block. But for a lot of you, I'm seeing this Queen of Crystals is that there's potential for healing this connection. It's just really kind of a slow moving thing. Yeah, see, this person's viewing the connection as the Queen of Wands. This is something they want to manifest. They're very, very attracted to you. But I just feel like there's a timeline issue or there's a timing issue because, I feel this person just needs to take care of whatever that third party, whatever this interference is. But they have every intention of having a new beginning. And they may have even told you that. And you see that there with the Ace of Pentacles. But you're not sensing it. You're not feeling it. You're not believing it is kind of what I'm getting. But you're viewing the relationship here as the Chariot in reverse, like there's too much distance here, or it's not moving forward, or, you know, we can't come up with a creative solution here. And with the Devil in reverse, I do feel with this Capricorn energy, you may be feeling like pessimistic or stubborn at this time. But I also feel some of you, you're like, you know what, this might be toxic. I might just need to cut my losses and move on. I don't necessarily think that's the case, though. I feel like that might be how you're feeling, because I'm not sure this person realizes how you actually feel about this, Gemini, because I see them as excited. I see them as, you know, like looking forward to a future here with you, looking forward to like releasing whatever it is they need to release so that, you know, that you two can potentially come together and see where things go. So just bear that in mind. All right, Gemini, let's see what we need to know about this person. We see water, so they could have strong water placements. All right, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, spirituality, emotion, intuition, and compassion. So I do feel like this person, Gemini, some of you need to really open up to this person about how you're feeling, or what your insecurities might be, or what you feel like isn't really working. Because I feel like they would be really receptive to it. Because I feel like this person has every intention of like coming towards you. Okay, let's see. And then we have sextile, a combination of tension and flow, potential, and a rewarding situation. So this person does feel that tension, but they also really drop into and feel that flow with you, Gemini. And they see a lot of potential, and they see this being a potentially rewarding relationship or situation. But it's like whether or not you're willing to hold space for them or not. All right, Gems, let's see what's in your energy. We see opposition, yeah, see imbalance, a point of tension, and a power struggle. Yeah, see, you're feeling much more opposition here. You're feeling much more imbalance. You're feeling more tension, okay? Some of you, it's because you're ready for this to happen like yesterday, right? And we see Neptune, dream and transcend. So Neptunian energy can be escapist energy. Neptunian energy can also be foggy energy, not seeing things super clearly. So I do feel like there's a need to ground. And I also feel, Gemini, it would be super beneficial here to, like, you know, tell this person how you're really feeling, even if you're upset with them, and even if you know that, you know, or even if you're worried that they're going to be like, why would you think that? Or I told you that I was coming, I just need to do this first. You know, like, I feel like it's about really that, those open lines of communication that are going to really help here and make change actually how confident you feel about this connection, give you a bit more confidence. But let's see, what are this person's blockages, or what's their shadow? We see too much. You tell others too much about yourself all at once. Sit back and listen more. Okay, so maybe this person, needs to listen to you more. I could definitely see that not happening. And we see excuses. For some of you, this person, you might feel, makes too many excuses, and it looks like they do. They have so many reasons that it never works out. Find reasons that it can work, okay? But maybe for some of you, that just this person, you know, tends to drag their feet a little bit, make too many excuses. All right, Gems, let's see. What would they like to say to you? What would they like to say to you? Reunion, we will always come back to each other. So this person definitely sees you two coming back together. Okay, and values, we have too many differences. So they may be a little bit worried, though, that, again, that you're not in alignment there with, you know, what you're valuing here. For some of you, this person has a family issue is what I'm getting, and they might be quite defensive about that. For some of you, it's work. Okay, some of it's, you know, they need to finalize a divorce or something like that. All right, is there anything here that we're not seeing? Is there anything here that we're not seeing? You're like no other, so you've definitely made an impact here, Gemini. They compare you to others. You know, you're the creme de la creme, and choosing you. This person wants you, and they want only you, Gemini. And maybe some of you, you just need to hear that from this person, but it looks like you need to really open up those floodgates and let them know. All right, because I think that the outcome is actually going to be better or different than you're expecting. Okay, so let's see. What else do we need to know here? Or advice for my Geminis, we have Mintakan, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. So I am connecting with some of my Geminis who are light workers, who identify as star seeds. But for some of you, you know, with this longing for home energy, it's like you want to be with this person. You know, you probably feel like this person feels like home to you, but there's this frustration that you can't quite be together. Now, maybe some of you, there's a body of water that's separating you, or again, whatever that interference is, work or another situation. But, you know, Spirit's saying that, you know, that this may be something that you need to go through so that you really get comfortable on your own. Okay. But I feel like this person wants you, Gemini. I feel like they want you. I feel like they're coming towards you, and you're like not seeing that so much. And we see Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, and teacher. So a lot of my gems who I'm connecting with, you are high priestesses or high priests. You're a mystic. There's definitely a lesson here in what's unfolding. But with this beauty and devotion, I feel like this person is devoted to you and sees your beauty. Yeah, like I feel like they're really into you. All right. And wow, we also get Lemuria coming through. I'm also hearing pay attention to your dreams, Gemini. If you've had any very vivid dreams, and especially, you know, some wild dreams about other worlds, you may be experiencing flashes from different timelines or your past lives. Pay attention to that. But you're creating heaven on earth. It's happening. So I actually see paradise coming towards you here. And in the context of this reading, I see a happy ending. All right, Gemini, I'm going to leave it here. Sending you love and light. Take care.